welcome to Herald TV News at 3 with me, Tasleem. Member of Parliament Luisino Falero made an urgent plea in the Rajya Sabha for either enhancing the pension scheme of Goan Seafarers or for launching a new scheme with a dignified pension for them. Falero elaborated how the community had contributed to the economy of Goa and India and how they had contributed during the COVID pandemic. Listen in.
Member of Parliament Luisino Falero bats for pension scheme for Goan seafarers in Rajya Sabha. Falero talked about the contribution of the seafarers to the economy. Falero also described how the community is in bad shape today post-COVID.
I wish to inform that prior to the liberation of Goa 1961, Goa's economy was a money order economy because virtually every Goan was working abroad. Every alternate house, there was a seafarer who was working abroad. And I'm very happy that the seafarers community in Goa has played a very immense contribution, not only for the economy of Goa, but for the economy of the country. Because they used to remit foreign exchange, which are very precious for the country. During COVID-19, we are very proud that the Goan seafarers has played a yeoman service all over the world. They work hard. Today, what pains me, that even though every alternate house in Goa are seamen, their condition is very bad. Because overall economic meltdown, there is rampant unemployment, and there is hardly any system to give them pension.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Even as the fishing season has started, not many trawlers are venturing into the sea for various reasons. Is it for fear of the Fisheries Department, which is doing the inspection? The Fisheries Department has launched a drive to check the trawlers for LED and bull trawling fishing gear. But both the trawler owners and the Fisheries Department are silent on the issue of inspection. Besides this issue, the traditional fishermen have a number of demands which government has to concede on an urgent basis. Listen in.
The Fisheries Department checking is in full swing, but trawlers are not going out to sea. Both the trawler owners and the Fisheries Department is silent on the inspections. Fishermen in general are ignorant of schemes and about subsidies. They are in urgent need of sheds for storing and mending their nets.
आता जायते स्किमी गव्हर्मेंटान काडलेले आहा ते स्किमी थोड्यांक बाड्यांक खबर ना फिशरमॅनांक खंयचे स्किमी येता वो कितें येता वो खंयची स्कीम आमकां फायद्याक पडटली ती गव्हर्मेंट काडटा पूण आमकां ती स्किमी ती खबर ना पूण आमकां ती स्कीम पळय गव्हर्मेंटान पळय काडटा ती काडल्या ती आमकां गव्हर्मेंट आमकां हेल्प करचो उमकी स्कीम येयल्या आनी ते स्किमीचेर उमके तुमकां सबसिडी आहा
सांगूंक जाय न्हू तुमकां
आमकां गव्हर्मेंटान सांगूंक जाय उमके स्किमीचेर उमकी सबसिडी आहा जावं जावाचेर जावं आनी कसले आमी बिजनेस करता तेचेर रांपोणकार आमचे काणकोण टू तिराकोल हे बाडे वतान वता आमकां शेडी ना हांव मागता म्हाजी विनंती करता गव्हर्मेंटाक खंयच्या गांवांत पळय फिशरमॅन आहा कोस्टल एरियाक कारंजाले जावं कांसावले जावं खंयचे नेरूल जावं खंयचे कडेन हेका एक शेड घालून दिवची एज अ शेल्टर आनी तितून ते बाडे आपणाचें जावं दवरतले वो कितें करतले वो कितें ते आपणाचें शेल्टर करतले जावं शिंवतले ते हे सरकारा कोणाक मागता हे पळय प्रायांचेर रिजॉर्ट जी पळय पब्लीक करता ते मातशे सरकारान मातसो नोट करचो कित्याक आमी जायते पावटी सरकाराक आमी लेटरां मारली जावं पुलिशेक मारली जावं आनी कोणाक मारली मातसो हेंचेर नदर दिवची बाटल्यो पडलेल्यो आसता आनी कितें पडलेलें आसता आमी पळय आमचे नेटां ऑपरेट करता तांकां हे बाटले लागता आनी आमकां कामदार उणें जाता
हांव साप्तीक ल्हान उलयतां. जेन्ना आमचो मातानी सर आलो तेन्ना आमकां साबिटी सारकी येताली. आतां आमकां कित्याक ती उणी येता? आमी तुमचे कडेन मागता तीच साबिटी आमची सारकी दिवपाची म्हणून गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन.
Sagun Gowde and Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
In the wake of several fatal accidents in the state, the Panjim Traffic Police began a drive against drunken driving, overspeeding and other traffic offences Tuesday night. Altogether, 9 cases were booked for drunken driving after they failed the alcometer test. The Traffic Police will continue the drive in different places during the day and night to crack down on traffic violations. Stiff fines are being imposed and license will be suspended for 3 months.
Panjim Police began a drive against drunken driving, overspeeding and other offences Tuesday night. Altogether, 9 cases were booked for drunken driving in Panjim. The matter has to be settled in court and fines will be decided by the court.
आमी जी स्टार्ट जाली ड्रायव्ह टील नाव आतां 11:30 जायलेली 8 केसी आमचे बूक जाले.
8 केसी म्हणजे एक केसी म्हणजे केसी कितली फायन आसता?
एक केसीक आतां फायनूय वाडयला 10,000 पासून कोर्टान फायन अप टू 10,000 पासून दिवं फायन आनी 6 months इम्प्रिजमेंट आसता 3 months सस्पेन्शन आसता
लायसन्साचे. सो आतां तुमी जे फायन मारले ते तांकां थंय पे करचे पडना तांकां?
ना आमी कोर्टान धाडटा ती केस. कोर्ट टेक कॉग्निजन्स केला.
कोर्टान वचून कोर्टान ती फायन कमी बी जाता काय तितली भरची?
ना कोर्टाची डिस्कशन ते बट 10,000 पासून फायनल येता तो 10,000.
आणि ही जी ड्रायव्ह चलो फक्त तुम्ही ड्रिंक करून ड्रायव्ह करता तेजेरूच काय बाकीचे जे केसी?
ना आतां पळयत जाल्यार तुमी आतां आमी नाकाबंदी केल्या ही. सो इट इज बेजिकली कितें ड्रंकन ड्रायव्हिंगूच न्हू बाकीची दुसरी वायलेशन आमी ती चॅक करतात.
फक्त ड्रिंक आणि
ड्रिंक अँड ड्रायव्ह ते चालूच आसा. आमी अल्कोमिटराक प्रत्येक आमकां दिसलो एक सस्पिशन मेळ्ळें की हो आतां ड्रिंक अँड ड्रायव्हिंग करता म्हणून तेजे आमी अल्कोहोल रिडींग काडटात बऱ्याच एनालायजराचेर आनी बाकीची वायलेशन आमी चॅक करतात.
कितले दीस तुमी अशी चालू?
आमी आतां कितें बेजिकली आमी हो ड्रायव्ह केला म्हणून कितें आमी लोकांक कितें भियोवंक सोदना. इट इज बेजिकली एक आपणाकूच हें आसा आपूण रायड करता ड्रायव्ह करता. सो व्हेकल कंट्रोल तुकडे आसूंक जाय. व्हेकल शूड नॉट कंट्रोल यू. एक फावटी तूं ड्रिंक केलो ड्रायव्ह केलो जाल्यार तुका कितें यू गो आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल. तुजें कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन वचना आनी ताका लागून एक्सिडंट जाता.
ड्रिंक अँड ड्रायव्ह पयलीं
ड्रंकन रायडींग मेळ्ळो आमकां ड्रायव्हिंग मेळ्ळो रायडींग मेळ्ळो आमी ती गाडी डिटेन करता त्या मनशाक ताब्यात घेता. सो तेजी कारवाई केली आमची पयली फॉर्मेलिटी केली म्हणून आमी ताका ती गाडी परती दिना कित्याक ही तो ड्रंकन ड्रायव्हिंग म्हणून ऑलरेडी प्रूव जाल्लो आसता. सो आमी ताका दी जाल्यार वी आर गिविंग पर्पज डिफीट जाता. सो गाडी आमी ती डिटेन करता.
तुम्ही जे
सो आतां रिसंटली अमेंडमेंट केला त्या एमबी एक्टान आमी ती ऑथॉरिटीन ती 10,000 केला.
मदीं तशी ड्रायव्ह घेतली अशी तुमी?
एक आमकां दिसता आमची एकूच इंटेन्शन आहा की लोकांक सांगपाक तुमी ड्रिंक अँड ड्रायव्ह करनाका. इवन कोणूय आतां पिल्लो असो जाल्यार तूं ड्रायव्ह करनाका तेजा. तुवें कोणाक आपोवंक जाता बरो कोण पिवन आसलो मनीस आसा ताका आपोवन हाडून यू कॅन आस्क हिम तूं आपणाक पावय म्हणून खंय नाल्यार कोणाकय सांगत ती आपणाक व्हरून पावय. तुवें जर हातीन गाडी घेत जाल्यार इट्स अ बीग रिस्क.
तुमकां
कमी जातलें आनी आमी मागता लोकां कडेन कमी करचें म्हणून.
थँक्यू वेरी मच.
आतां 2-3 गाडयो अश्यो आशिल्ल्यो ते भायल्यो आसल्यो दिल्लीचे आसल्यो आनी खंयचे आसल्यो तांकां तालो कशें कितें आसतलें?
ना आतां कितें आहा हितून डिस्क्रिमिनेशन ना.
हय
सगळ्यांक चलन कितें इट इज बेस्ड ऑन द वायलेशन.
हय
आतां तो जर ड्रिंकींग ड्रायव्हिंग करता वा रायडींग करता ताका आमी सेम पद्दतीन हें करतलो कित्याक एमबी एक्ट कितें सगळ्यांक लागता तो.
पण ते बरोवप खंय?
जर आहा जाल्यार ताका जर फाल्यां वचपाचो आहा जाल्यार तेणी
कितें करप?
आतां तुका फाल्यां बी वचपाचो आहा एक स्पेशल केस टू केस पळयत जाल्यार आमी कितें करतलो फाल्यां ताका कोर्टान प्रोड्यूस करतले. फाल्यांच आमी रिक्वेस्ट करतली कोर्टाक की बाबा हो मनीस भायलो आतां फाल्यां वचपाचो आसा तो ताका लागून तेजे बेगीन आमी केस घेवची म्हणून.
Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
The annual Sri Damodar Sapta celebrations began in Vasco on Wednesday on a grand scale after a gap of nearly 2 years due to the COVID-19 pandemic. People from the port town and from all over the state flocked to attend the Sapta, which began at 12:30 p.m. Wednesday. The Sapta religious celebrations will conclude 24 hours later on August 4th at 12:30 p.m. After which the Sapta fair will continue for 7 days. The event is held following all COVID-related SOPs. Watch.
The annual Sri Damodar Sapta celebrations began on August 3rd from 12:30 p.m. onwards. The Sapta religious celebrations will conclude on August 4th at 12:30 p.m. The Sapta fair will continue for 7 days.
आमकां तेन्ना आमची मम्मी डॅडी तेन्ना आमकां ₹1 दिताले तेन्ना ₹1 तो व्हॅल्यू आसलो.
आनी कितें कितें घेताले
आनी 1 रुपयान तेन्ना कशे रेट आसलेले 10 पैसे 4 आणे 20 पैसे अशे रेट आसलेले घेतले त्या टायमाचो उगडास आसा. आनी तेन्ना आमचे बाकीचे आमचे काका आसलेले तेवूय आमी रावताले खंयचो काका आमकां दिता खंयचो काका 1 रुपया दितालो 2 रुपया दितालो कोण 8 आणे दिताले. सो अशे हे पयशे एकठांय करून आमी आख्खे फेरयेक भोंवन भुरगेपणान म्हाका अजून ते दीस उगडास आसा की जे पिस्तुलां घेवप आनी बाकीचे जे खेळपाचे वस्तू आसताली ती घेवप. आनी म्हाका दिसता आमचे कितें आमच्या घरान हांव 3 भाव आमी 1 भयण सगळे जाण मेळोन हांवें कितें हाडला भावांनी कितें घेतला अशें सांग.
123वो सप्ता दामोदर सप्ता आमी जामा सगळे गोंयकारांचो सप्ता हो. आनी आज तुमी आज गर्दी पळयल्यार तुमकां एक कळून येता की आज खंय तरी 2 वर्सां मागीर आमी आज सॉरी कोविडाच्या मागीर आज दामोदराचो सप्ता जाता. दामोदराचे भावीक आज गोंयभर आसा आनी एकाच जातीचे न्ही जाल्यार सगळे धर्माचे लोक हांगा दामबाबाक मानतात. आनी त्या खातीर सगळे तुमी हिंदू क्रिस्तांव मुस्लीम कोणीय धरले जाल्यार आज ह्या सप्ताक येतात. म्हाका चड उलयनासतना म्हाका इतलेंच सांग दिसता सगळे गोंयकारांनी ह्या वर्सा आमी 2 वर्सां मागीर हो दामोदर सप्ता करता. सगळ्यांक आमकां आमंत्रण तुमकां की हांगा येवचें दामबाबाचें दर्शन घेवचें आशिर्वाद घेवचे आनी ह्या सप्तान सहभागी जावचें.
Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
A group of women vegetable vendors who travel from remote areas in Cape and Kankona daily with their produce and squat outside shops located opposite the Margaon police station were promised to be rehabilitated years ago in the town area, but that promise has not been kept.
Women vendors who travel from remote areas to Margaon daily were promised rehabilitation years ago. The women are forced to sell their produce in unhygienic conditions. They have requested the authorities for a basic shed. The vendors who travel to Marga every day, come rain or sunshine, keep their produce on a mat that covers the footpath in front of these shops. However, the area in which they sit is unhygienic. These vendors have requested the authorities to allot a basic shed for them.
खंय अशें बस स्टँडा लागीं बीन तशें लोक येता त्या जाग्यार जाय मार्केट. बसपा मेळना तुमकां हांगा न्ही. बट आतां तुमकां समज बरें शेड घालून अशें मार्केट करून दिलें जाल्यार जाता. तुमची भाजी 12 म्हयने हाडटा तुमी. म्हाका सांग तुमकां हांगा बसपाक कितें त्रास जाता?
पावसाचो त्रास जाता.
हां
पावस चड पडल्यार वचून हें सगळं शिकली जाता न्हू.
हां आतां समज तुमकां मडगांवान खंय समज मार्केट बी करून दिल्यार तुमकां बरें पडटलें.
बरें पडटलें आमकां अशें लागीं पडलें
लोक बी येता तशेंच जाय लागींच जाय.
Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
Digital learning has created a tremendous impact in education, with students being able to access study material remotely at any place and time. Keeping the future of digital education in mind, Akashbaiju on Tuesday launched Audi Prep, an audio book for NEET aspirants.
Akashbaiju on Tuesday launched Audi Prep, an audio book for NEET aspirants. The app-based audiobook contains podcasts of scientifically designed study material crafted by experts. Audi Prep, the app-based audiobook contains podcasts of scientifically designed study material crafted by experts. It covers 4 subjects: physics, chemistry, botany, and zoology, and is free for class 11 and 12 students enrolled in the institute and aspiring to crack the medical entrance examination.
हेलो एवरीवन, मेरा नाम अभिषेक है, अभिषेक कुमार सिन्हा. मैं आकाश इंस्टीट्यूट में डिप्टी डायरेक्टर हूँ और फिजिक्स पढ़ाता हूँ. सो हम लोग आज यहाँ ऑडियो प्रेप की लॉन्चिंग इवेंट पर हैं. ऑडियो प्रेप हमारा एक यूनिक फीचर्स है जिसमें हमने आकाश के सारे जितने भी कंटेंट्स हैं स्टडी पैकेज के, उसको एज ए पॉडकास्ट हमने लॉन्च करा है. सो इस प्रोडक्ट के थ्रू बच्चे हमारे सारे कंटेंट्स के मटेरियल को घर पर रहकर एज ए पॉडकास्ट, जस्ट लाइक वो FM रेडियो सुनते हैं वैसे वो सुनकर उससे समझ सकते हैं. ये काफ़ी रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट के बाद ये प्रोडक्ट फ्लोर पर आया है. ऑलमोस्ट 3 साल का समय हमें लगा है इस प्रोडक्ट को बनाने के लिए. इस प्रोडक्ट की सबसे बड़ी खासियत है इसका ईज़. बच्चे इसको घर पर सुन सकते हैं, समझ सकते हैं. इसको कम्प्लीटली नीट के बेसिस पर डिज़ाइन किया गया है. इस बहुत सारे लेवल्स, डायग्राम, कंसेप्ट को एक्सप्लेन किया गया है इन टर्म्स ऑफ ऑडियो बुक. उसके बाद बहुत सारे शॉर्ट क्विज़ेस को इसमें इनकॉर्पोरेट किया गया है. बच्चे कंसेप्ट के बाद तुरंत उस शॉर्ट क्विज़ के जरिए अपनी प्रिपरेशन को चेक कर सकते हैं. इसके अलावा कंसेप्ट समझाने के लिए पूरे चैप्टर्स का रिकैप भी हमने, समरी को भी हमने इसमें इनकॉर्पोरेट किया है। और सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट और सबसे जो मैं चाहूँगा कि हमारे जो भी बच्चे हैं, वो जो आकाशियन हैं, जो हमारे एनरोल्ड बच्चे हैं, वो जाएं, वेबसाइट पर जाएं, हमारे आकाश आई ट्यूटर के ऐप पर जाएं, वहाँ जाकर ये ऑडियो प्रेप्स का एडवांटेज उठाएं। एंड बिलीव टू मी, जो भी हमारे बच्चे हैं, अगर एक सुनियोजित तरीके से इस ऑडियो प्रेप को यूज़ करेंगे वो, तो उनके जो नीट के मार्क्स हैं और उनके जो चांसेस हैं MBBS में सेलेक्ट होने के लिए, नीट क्वालिफाई करने के लिए, वो डेफिनेटली इम्प्रूव हो जाएंगे। सो आई विश ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट एंड गुड लक टू ऑल माई स्टूडेंट्स।
सर, ये एड ऑन पैकेज है एक्सक्लूसिवली आकाश के लिए?
यस, दिस इज़ एन एड ऑन पैकेज फॉर नाउ फॉर ऑल आवर आकाशियंस। जो भी हमारे आकाशियंस हैं जो RCC में पढ़ रहे हैं, उनके लिए फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है।
फिलहाल फ्री है या बाद
नहीं, हमेशा पूरे के लिए रहेगा, ये फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है। जो बाहर के बच्चे हैं जो आकाश में अभी नहीं आ पा रहे हैं, हम उनके लिए भी प्लानिंग कर रहे हैं विदिन 3-4 months।
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
An elderly Dubai returned couple died in a tragic self-accident at Navili Tuesday morning at around 5:45 a.m. Joaquim Rodriguez, 72, and Lina Albertina Joaquim Rocha Rodriguez, 74, had arrived at Dabuli from Dubai, along with their daughter Jessie Siba Rodriguez, 52, and granddaughter Venetia Nerona, 16. Other family members are undergoing medical treatment, informed police.
The couple's son-in-law, Santana Robino Nerona of Chichini, had hired a taxi driven by driver Benny Pereira from Chichini to collect his family from Dabulim. After collecting the family, the taxi was proceeding from Dabulim to Carmona. The accident occurred at a 4-lane highway joining Navili to Kunkoli. The driver said that he had started the day very early at around 3 a.m. He said that he dozed off and lost control of the vehicle. The vehicle first hit the central divider on the right-hand side and then banged the compound wall on the left-hand side. The elderly couple succumbed to injuries while other family members are undergoing medical treatment. Aditya Bidri for Herald TV.
Goa Police signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Fire, a blockchain network company. The Memorandum of Understanding will create a public-private partnership between Fire and the Goa Police for implementing a smart policing solution to improve transparency and efficiency within the police department and the citizens. This is aimed at digitizing the Goa Police to make all the departments paperless and record all official activities accurately, allowing the police to help citizens with traceability of records and evidence.
Goa Police signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Fire, a blockchain network company. The Memorandum of Understanding will create a public-private partnership for implementing a smart policing solution.
Goa Police has signed a MOU with Fire Blockchain Private Limited, a leading Make in India startup in blockchain technology, firm which is specialized in blockchain. So the MOU aims at mutual cooperation between the organizations and resource sharing, so that using the blockchain technology we are able to provide better policing services to the citizens. And as an initial phase, Goa Police as well as the Fire will aim to make all our documents digitized. The ultimate aim will be to make the entire Goa Police paperless. Fire will provide the infrastructure and support system in achieving this target. So this is the first step in achieving that.
One big piece is when you put all the employee records or you put any records on blockchain, the technology is built in a way that you can't change the data. So it's immutable. it's more transparent, it's more secure, and it's more cost effective. So those are the 4 big pillars that we lend as a part of the infrastructure to the Goa Police Department and to SIR. So this basically all the citizens feel more secure, because if you, for instance, right now if you lodge an FIR, I'm just telling you a hypothetical use case, if you lodge an FIR, if the whole data resides on the blockchain, a third party or any citizen or any public person can actually trace from the source to the beneficiary, or from the whole whole chain can be actually tracked on where the file moved, where the file was, till the time it actually action is taken. So it lends a lot of account. It basically makes the police more accountable.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
CRPC Chichini defeated Chandra Sports Club 4-1 and moved into the semi-final of the 23rd All Goa Our Lady of Mercy's 8-a-side Inter-Village Tournament 2022, organised by Sirli Sports Club and played at Our Lady of Hope Church Ground, Chichini.
In the 7th minute, Moises Desap was Chandra in the lead. In the 19th minute, an inch-perfect cross from Genio was tapped in by Hayden to level the score 1-1. Shadell scored CRC's second goal with a powerful left footer. Chichini led 2-1 at halftime. Through Shario Gom, CRC made it 3-1 in the 41st minute. In the 51st minute, Sunny, who was under the Chichini goal, made a goal line save from Victorino. Nigel Fernandez with his goal put it beyond doubt for CRC Chichini in the 62nd minute, with the score reading 4-1. Inacia Narona for Herald TV.
The 3 scintillating trophies of the historic century-old Durand Cup football tournament were unveiled in Dona Paula at a ceremony that saw the 131st Durand Cup 2022 trophy tour. Minister of Tourism Rohan Khaunte and Chief of Staff Eastern Command and Chairman Durand Organising Committee Lieutenant General Kamal Kumar Repaswal SMVSM unveiled the trophies. The winning team is awarded with 3 trophies, the Durand Cup, President's Cup and the Shimla Trophy. The Durand Cup tournament will take place from August 16 to September 18th.
The 3 scintillating trophies of the historic century-old Durand Cup tournament were unveiled at Dona Paula. The Durand Cup tournament will take place from August 16 to September 18.
In the DFTs, we also took a decision that we have these trophies. Every trophy has got its, is a history behind it. So not many people are aware of it. So how do the public know about it? So we decided to conduct a trophy tour. We flagged off in Calcutta, then we had Guwahati, Manipur, Rajasthan, Jaipur, because Rajasthan United Football Club is a club from Rajasthan taking part after 42 years in Durand. Whereas when we talk about Goa, West Bengal and other states, there is no event conducted with at least 3 to 4 teams from these events. And finally we decided to come to Goa. I am grateful to Mr. Akshay Tandon, because when I spoke to him, since they are the winners and these cups have already come here, so I said no, this is a way to just promote this event. We must conduct this trophy tour here. The response that we have got is really very, very motivating, and it is basically because of that response that we have got that we have been able to put 2 successful cups, and I am sure 131st edition is going to be a grand event. This year we have got 20 teams, 4 pools, 2 pools play in Calcutta, 1 pool plays in Assam, 1 plays in Manipur. The knockout stage onwards, that is quarterfinals, semis and finals, will all be done in Calcutta.
And when we talk about the Durand Cup, 131 years, I think 4th generation must have gone into this to ensure that this tournament keeps going. 131st edition also speaks about the way the whole tournament has been organized. I'm happy that the whole plan of launching the trophies is happening in Goa. But I would have been more happier if the tournament, one part of it from Kolkata, Guwahati and Impal, if Goa would have been one of that. ISL has spoken a lot of volumes in Goa. And last 2-3 years, with COVID coming in, players have actually played the tournaments without any spectators. It's always a combination. If the players need to be actually encouraged and motivated, they need the guys cheering out to them. At the same time, sports lovers who want to see them play live, be there. If Glenn is playing, then we need to see that whether Glenn shoots or does not shoot, we want to see his game. And that's how Goans have been all over. I think it's the right time what Akshay spoke, Ripswal spoke about. Goa would love to host this type of tournaments. A tournament which has completed 131 years and 131st edition is happening this year. Imagine the number of football players that must have evolved. Imagine the number of tournament, the type of organizing spirit that must have happened in the past. And that all gets glory not only to the sport but also to the country. I'm made to understand that this tournament started before the English Premier League. And that itself speaks volumes. We have started something where the English would dominate over the whole world. We started something before them.
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.